The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The 7 contenders for the Lamar Hunt Trophy are set, and we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. On the return, it's Jalen Moore. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we ready?
On play action, here's Young. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Second and 3 now. This one's out to Noel, left side. Up the sideline to the 45. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
Here we go, set.
They've got a man in motion.
50, quick, ready.
And going play action. Young. Chased out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Set, go.
Here's Young again. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set, cut, cut.
Again, it's Young. This connects with Schultz. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
Go right side, hauled in by Collins. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason.
Set. Ready.
Young's going to sneak it. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. So no luck in that final yard block. They simply lost that battle up front. Didn't get the push they needed.
Yeah, give some real credit to that group defensively, right? It is just right off the jump. Who creates that surge, that pad level? Defense got the job done.
It's 2nd and goal.
Set. 10 black. Fight. 97.
Out of the gun, Young makes the catch. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
3rd and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Tank Dell the touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. First carry now. This is Bashal Tutu. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Hey, easy, route. 11. Hey, sink right open.
Lawrence working from the gun. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Into the hands of his running back, Tutu. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook was wide open.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
2nd down give to Tutu. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Texans are in the nickel. 3rd down.
Hey, go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Jaguars have a first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
Let's go. Here we go.
Tootin' on 1st and 10. He's got it in the red zone. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it!
Hey, I know it's early, but that's a block that's going to have some repercussions here later on. Trust me. That little chart that those coaches look at to help determine, do I go for 2, do I kick it? Well, it now just got on speed dial. It ramped up because when you miss an extra point early, it always seems to affect that decision-making later.
And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand.
Ready, set. Let's go.
Now Young. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Young working from the gun. Throw right side. Dale has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Here we go, set. Cut.
1st down, Young. Secured by Jaden Higgins. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 7-6 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
He has room past the 25. And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up 3rd and very short.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Right.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. We'll go with a design keeper. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
At the 16-yard line.
Ready.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here, set.
Nixon on the counter. Shoves him off. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back too. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the change, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Bayshul and Sutton now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Hand off to Tootin. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. Free inside the 30. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his 3-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the 3-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe that's a tiny snap. But whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Noel to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, ready.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
Let's go.
Here's Young to throw. Completed over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and it'll be 1st down, Houston. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Ready.
1st and 10, are on to Mixon. Going in there full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. over.
Dash, cut.
Back to throw. Here's Young. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Not an enviable spot as they come up. Third and long.
Ready?
Third and long for him here. He's going deep this time. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets and brings up fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He fields this at the 18. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Gun. Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Soko, hut.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. It's the Jags in front here at Everbank. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, run. 11, Agate. Sink right. Go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Caught by his back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Here's their first carry for LeQuint Allen. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
30 left. Hey, son.
Lawrence throwing here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. They still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Hey, Lion. 11, Soko, hot. 13, Luke. Hey, kill.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Completed to his running back. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about.
Hey, I'm gun. On red. Go. Hey, hot.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cup. He's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. 3 now.
11, again.
On the give, it's Tootin. It's inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
James Little with the kickoff for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10. And they're on the 35-yard line.
Ready.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Down. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play.
And they take this in for the score. The Texans make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
17.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Sil.
Lawrence with it on first. He's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needs. Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
One last play before the break.
Go, let's go. Red on red.
Throwing here just before halftime. He finds Brown right side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, run. Focus, hot. Sil.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he set out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Hey,
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Hits his running back. Keeps away from one. And he's taken down at the 30. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
hey, lie.
Shotgun handoff for Allen. We're working a couple yards past the line. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Decent 24.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense is set, first and 10.
Hey, go! Here we go.
In the red zone on first. Here's a screen for two. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator quarterback don't be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line for second down.
Rip, 23. Go. Hey, Soko, it's hot.
Lawrence working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
A gain of 14 yards brings up third down.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down.
Hey, easy, route. Silver.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Brought in. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So maybe the last person you'd expect to get tagged, but that's roughing the passer on one of the cornerbacks.
Ready up.
So roughing the passer gifts them a 1st and goal.
On red. Here we go.
Tootin has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a slip of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
Roll.
Trying to run it in. ETN. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this.
Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Noel to return this. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Texans to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Ready.
On play action, here's Young. He's going to push one deep down the... And there's your man there. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransall. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
No question they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponents celebrate in the end zone.
Little Tex on an extra point. And the Jaguars take a 3-possession lead.
Texans 17.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. No to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here's ready.
Young back to it after the pick. Buys time, rolling right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it and nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Shotgun snap down to Young. On the move, headed right. That throw behind his intended target.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that. Get out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here, cut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's him on the quick hitter. And this is brought to a stop at the 34-yard line there. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Come on. Ready.
It's Young. The throw here on 1st. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 28. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
When you watch the Combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense is setting up for 1st and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Escapes the pocket.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the 1st down.
On the double.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Set, hut.
They kick the running back in motion.
33. Yellow. Hut, hut.
Nixon. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
Ready?
3rd and goal now. Can they find that final yard?
Let's go. Hut, hut.
His keeping it, gotta get it forward. And he gets in, touchdown! The Texans shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10.
34. Texans 24.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Decent 20. Here we go.
Headed left. Oh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
Jaguars first down.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Jaguars have the ball and the lead. Only 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
All right, let's go. Hey, so, hey, kill. Hot.
From the shotgun, Lawrence finds Hunter downfield. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And the Jaguars have a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Red on red. Son, here we go.
Gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was taken down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
I'll go again here with Tootin. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Hey, Lion. Go.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Pass caught. It's Hunter. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary. And he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars take a 3-possession lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
Ready, set.
Texans to the line. First and 10. Short pass brought in. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ready.
A give to Mixon up the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Jaguar. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him.
On the set.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Young to throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Third down now, Jaguars going nickel. Throw here, third down. Into the hands of Dell. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one. That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Play action now, Young. Forced out to his right. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty.
Got it.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Down. Set.
Third and long for him here. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Set. 52. Ready.
Young on 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Let's go. Ready.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Hut, hut.
Here's Young again. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Intercepted in the end zone. That is Caleb Ransoff. And the Jaguars get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Red on red. Here we go.
Inside give here for Tootin. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Now give this up the middle to ETN. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
Is on the stop. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Hey, Ron. Hey, so goes Biggie.
To ruin it. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
3-yard loss.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars about set to celebrate this win. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Pulled in at the 20. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Jump off caught by his back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Come on.
Room to throw here on 3rd. This connects with Schultz. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. First down, Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they have the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. So much tougher task now after the flag. This is 2nd and 20. Now it's Young. This one's out to Noel, left side. Gets it to the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, really with I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got a chip. I be on my little mouse drip.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Bud lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. On the ground, Tootin. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Texans bring out an extra DB on this 3rd down.
Hey, listen.
A run here with Tootin. And he has the Jaguar first down, Brock. And they can run out the clock on this win. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design run for Lawrence. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation, that they'd advance through to the divisional round. Next week, they're going to be right back here, playing for a spot in that conference championship. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.